All right, guys, on today's episode of Josh Talks, we got Too Deep Music.
What's up with it? What's up?
Thank you for coming, bro. Round of applause for Too Deep Music. Woo! The man, the myth, the legend. You've been around for a few years now, brother.
Yeah, so few years.
let's kind of get into the story. Let's tell the people how you got here, what started you making music, and the reason behind the name.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to 2020 during the pandemic. I was stuck inside the house. I was writing a lot of music, and I wasn't recording. And I just felt like I needed to reinvent myself. So I came up with the name Too Deep Music, and I've been running with that since about 2020. But since 2014, I was in a group, another local group here, and I was bouncing around from group to group, and then I went solo. So to answer your question, that's how I came up with my name. I had to reinvent myself.
Mm-hmm. And the meaning behind the name?
The 2D music is just whenever I would like show a friend a song, like, hey, check this out. They're like, bro, make some slaps. This is too deep. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run with that. Too deep, and yeah, bro. 6 years later.
I like how you turned it into a positive, like
Yeah.
we can take that as a critique from our friends very easily.
Yeah.
Like there's something wrong with the name or it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like how you embraced it because I think that's probably my favorite thing about your music is
Thank
the
you.
honesty. And I know for the artists like us that are very honest, there's lots of moments where it's like, do I put this out?
Yeah.
Is this
exactly.
too honest? Like, should I? And I think the answer is almost always yes.
Yeah.
There might be some circumstances, like for me, I'm big on no names in my music, for especially when it's things that I'm going through or currently going through.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to put people on blast or make people feel any type of way. Maybe that means I should be more honest. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same way
No, yeah, for sure.
with
I do.
releasing, but yeah. That's good, man. That's a good reason for the name. You turned it into a positive, which I think is a big deal.
Yeah, I'm no more name changes.
No more. Yeah. So, can you tell us the names of those groups, or you don't?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Indo Atmosphere is where I started off with.
Mm-hmm.
I went by Evidence. There was Phase One and Spyro. Salute to them. Any love lost, man. Just let you guys know that it wasn't. I didn't intend for things to go the way they were, but then again, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of them because I don't forget where I come from.
Yeah.
But then I went on to another group, Golden Trees from Gilroy. Same to them. Respect the hell out of them. But I just felt like me being solo, it just made more sense.
Yeah. And I think what happens a lot of times is it's just if we want to pursue our own music that's in our heart and pushing that, like it's never anything personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I do have to admit, man, I was going through some very dark times during those times, and I don't blame them for feeling the way they felt towards me. I didn't burn some bridges. I didn't, maybe, guess you could say, stab people in the back, but not intentionally. Maybe that's the way they looked at it, but I just want to let y'all know that I hope y'all doing well, because I don't wish that on anybody to be going through shit.
Yeah. That wasn't your heart. Your heart
Yeah.
wasn't to do that. Yeah, so that's good, man, because I've had a lot of experiences with bands and just people, not that
Okay.
many, but it can very easily be seen from, like, I was definitely the person who got hurt
Yeah.
from those situations because I felt like they went on without me and that whole thing. And
I feel it.
and yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like you learn and realize, like for me, I can look at all my actions and be like, I wasn't in the best headspace, like I wasn't the
Yeah.
nicest person, not the easiest to be around, so it makes sense why they would want to go on without me, so to speak. But for you, yeah, I don't know the whole situation, but that's awesome that you could even say, you know, best wishes, like respect, nothing
Yeah,
but
for
love,
sure, for
because
sure.
that's growth, man. Like
Yeah.
that's a good healthy.
And it was a
mindset to
decade
be in.
ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm 31, going on 32 now. I was like in my early 20s. So imagine I didn't have a kid. It was just partying. We were like making like party music, smoking weed music.
Yeah.
It was more that vibe. And now like my music nowadays, don't get me wrong, I still have that influence, but I talk about like my story. And
Yeah.
hopefully maybe
Yeah.
one day someone can can relate to it.
Oh yeah, no, I think like I can already relate to
Oh,
a lot
thank
of
you.
the stuff that I've heard from your music, just from like, because you're really big on your content grind, bro. Like
Trying to.
you get your stuff out there, you're on the train tracks, posting those
Yeah.
videos, and I'm like, bro, if I only knew my words half as well as you, like,
Yeah.
because the memorization takes time, but you're out there doing it, man. Like it's not easy. I don't think people realize that it's not easy to be a full-time father, to work a full-time job, and to still be constantly getting content out there without anybody helping you or pushing you to do it. You don't have a
Yeah.
mentor, you're not paying for no programs. Like,
Yeah.
that might be stuff like services that I offer to people in terms of
Yeah. Yeah.
help,
For sure.
but like you really are, since we've been here the last 2 years, since we reconnected through music,
Yeah.
which is funny,
Yeah.
playing
That's
a show
dope.
together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one for sure, but I think I did a couple there. I can't remember at
At the
Red
red
Zone.
zone, right?
Red Zone.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Nate.
Nate,
Shout out
bro.
to Nate.
Nate got it together, man. I want more shows. I think he's kind of focused on other things right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's a big deal, man, to be doing it how you're doing it. It's not easy. So
Yeah.
I commend you. Like, I remember those nights of doing Uber all day long and coming home just to get a couple hours on the computer and
Yeah.
learning how to produce and record my
Or right.
voice.
Right as well.
Right, bro. Like, yeah, like it's not easy. Like,
Yeah.
so shout out to you, man. Props
Thank you,
props
brother.
to you for doing it,
Appreciate
man.
that.
It's been at least 2 years of consistency
Yeah.
that I've seen, and you know, I've there's guys I've seen that have not even gone that long that have paid for programs and stuff. So you're doing awesome, man.
Thank you, bro.
Don't stop. The music has a lot of heart. Um, but yeah, kind of switching gears. So like, what do you do for fun? I mean, I know a little bit from the stories, but
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's your thing, bro? Like, what's your hobbies, so to speak?
Oh, I just got this camera, so I'm trying to like make more content, not as an artist, but for other artists. Like I'm an amateur, bro. I do my own music videos. I edit it myself.
Dang.
But I'm gonna invest more into it because I do have another Instagram page called In Depth Visuals. So
Okay.
I've been trying to do photography for artists and not just artists, like photography and videography. Those are my hobbies.
Okay.
Not just that, but being with
Okay.
my son too.
Well, yeah, yeah. No, you spend a lot of time with him.
For sure.
You guys do a lot of fun stuff. Looks
Yeah.
like eat out a lot and
Oh yeah, for sure.
just kind of give him the best life you can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to you, man, because the camera right now came through clutch.
Backup plan, backup.
Hey, look at that amateur thing just turned into a professional thing.
Hell yeah,
'Cause
bro.
if anybody needs podcast shot, this guy's got a really nice camera. Had a little snafu, but we're still here.
We back in it.
Yeah, we're back in it. So, amateur, I wouldn't say it's a nice professional camera. You're learning everything you're posting is proof that you're good at what you do. You
Yeah,
know what I
thank you,
mean?
bro.
It's not. I don't think we see it as amateur. I don't think anybody perceives it that way. People can hate all they want on
Yeah.
everything, but they're not doing what you're doing. They're not doing what we're. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's a really good perspective to keep, especially as you keep pushing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've gotten haters.
Yeah, for sure. Not just that. I mean, even on people you think are your friends. Like
Mhm.
I've had talks where like I don't want to say no names, but
No, yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, you're doing your little content thing, or you're still doing your little rap music." And bro, I've
Yeah.
gotten to the point, and I'm at the age of 31. Like back then, it was more like I'm doing it to like. Nah, bro. These days I'm doing it for therapy, honestly. So like
Mm.
if I be posting it, it's not just for myself, but I mean, I want my family to know what I'm going through. So with my music, if somebody listens to my music and actually listen to it, they'll be like, okay, this is what he's going through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the honesty, the vulnerability. It's probably to a level that I haven't even allowed myself to get in my music. So commend you for that for sure, because there's a lot of things that we might only share with like certain friends or certain people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But in order to do that in your music, it's hard. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you read much of the Bible, but like you're like a psalmist in that respect, like from Psalms,
Yeah.
like David. You know, like sharing the deep things.
Yeah.
I don't think David knew back then that all that stuff would be out for millions of people in the world
Yeah, if I
to
could
read.
bring up since you asked that question,
Yeah.
around the time where I broke up with the group, I ended up going to rehab, and I went
Mm,
into a rehabilitation center in Modesto. It's a Christian home, so like they welcomed
mm.
me in. I accepted the Lord in my heart.
Oh wow.
I had seen very I felt some very powerful presence in where we
Wow.
stayed at, because it's in a room with like bunk beds and other people who are in rehab, but
Yeah.
it's like a church home.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen like I felt presences. I've but something good, nothing bad. And
Oh, that's good.
I kind of like drifted away from that scene. But don't
Mm.
get me wrong, I still got my faith, and
Yeah.
my faith with the Lord. It definitely it helps, because you know what I'm saying. Like, Yeah.
No, you post about it too. You do talk about your faith too, which I've always been like, that's awesome, man. Because we can all, I think what can happen with the deep music is we can get so lost in it, and then we forget to like put like that positive spin on
Yeah.
like how the Lord helps or how He's there, and
Yeah.
His perspective in it. Otherwise, it's just like, I would just say it's just emo music. It's just like the little peep stuff,
Yeah.
like, and I think you do have that element for sure. Of the Lord's still there with
Yeah,
you.
for sure. Yeah.
You don't deny Him. You're not walking away.
Yeah.
And like you said, yeah, you may not be part of like that life, and you might not be going to church every Sunday, but it doesn't mean you've totally walked away from your faith. It doesn't mean that you're not walking with Him still. So I want to encourage you in that for sure.
For sure. Thank you.
Because there's a lot of believers who will be out here and they'll be like, "No, bro, like, what's wrong with you? You need to get in there," and like just
Yeah.
really religious about it.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I invite my friends to church all the time. You're more than welcome if you've
Thank
got
you.
time on a Sunday.
Yeah, I
But
appreciate it.
yeah, it's like there's levels to losing your faith, and I don't think you're there.
Yeah,
You stop
for
talking
sure.
about Him, you stop acting like you know Him, and that's where you can kind of go down. I've gone that path when I was 21.
Yeah.
Going to LA, trying to live out of my van,
Oh,
make
wow.
music,
Damn. That's that. Hey, man. Go.
the dedication.
Yeah.
But like I was like a prodigal son type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I came running back home because my relationship with my parents wasn't good.
Yeah.
I just, above all else, I feel like the Lord wanted me to reconcile, right?
Yeah.
Like with my family and relationships before ever trying to pursue that route.
Mm-hmm.
But that perspective came later on. In the moment, I just knew I wanted to come home. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I could see it, man. I can respect it. Like just being a good father, like everything you're doing is showing the father's heart to your son. Like how to be a good
Yeah.
dad, how to raise your son well. Like you're doing it, man.
Thank
Like
you.
it's an awesome way to see just from the internet over a couple years.
Oh
But
yeah. For
knowing you a
sure.
little bit
I've
here and
had my
there.
son full custody since 2021,
Yeah.
and what's it called? Ever since my father died in 2023, I've always known to be the good dad, but knowing that my dad passed, I have to make sure that my son has me, like, because I don't want him to grow. He's only 8. I don't want him to be 14 with no father. So I
Yeah.
think about my health a lot. So,
Mm.
because don't get me wrong, I have vices. I like to drink. I like to smoke. I don't do nothing else anymore. But
Yeah.
I mean, there was a point where I felt like I shouldn't be here.
Mm.
So losing my pops definitely made me realize, all right, you got to really be there for my son, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my son to grow up without his dad. I
No.
had my dad, but even losing him at 29, 30, messed me up, bro.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Like my dad's like my best friend, so I'm just like, bro, that's, I don't even know. Had a cousin pass away recently, and that
Sorry
was
for your
tough.
loss, bro.
But thank you, man. But father, man, like that's deep. I mean, you
Yeah,
got the
no,
music,
yeah.
like it's deep, just too deep.
If
But
I could mention,
it's not.
I when he went into a coma,
Mm-hmm.
I was the last one to have a conversation with him right before he went asleep. Right,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was awake. He had his eyes open.
yeah,
I told him, Dad, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be
yeah.
right here. And a single tear came out of his eye, but he had an oxygen mask on.
Mm-hmm.
So he turned to the side and he kind of just like
Yeah,
noticed that I was telling him. And
yeah.
then he went to sleep, and a month later, he didn't wake up. So I had the last convo with him. But I was able to make peace with my dad.
Yeah, yeah. That's good, man. That's
If I didn't,
important.
I don't know where I'd be at right now. But knowing that I did, I definitely, it
That
helps
moment.
me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Oh yeah.
I've definitely had visitation dreams from him as well. Like very vivid dreams, knowing, telling me he's all right. Like I wake up thinking that he's
In
still there.
heaven,
Yeah.
he's doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are comforting.
And makes you waking up in tears like, wait, I was
Mm.
just there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Those
crazy.
heavy ones. When you wake up and it's just like you don't know if that was real or
Real
not,
Yeah.
bro. Oh yeah, those ones where it's like you're crying in the dream and then
Yeah, you wake up, you're still crying.
Oh, I
Mm.
remember those. Like I don't know if I had them that deep. I remember always thinking like, am I crying? And then I wake up, but yeah,
Yeah.
like that's such a deep level, bro. Like
Too deep.
it's real.
No, I'm just
It's too
kidding.
deep. This is too deep. Uh, yeah, no, but that's good. See, like talking, I think like you're saying, therapy through the music.
For sure. Yeah.
Talking through it is so important. Like working through it, the pain, like the
Yeah.
suffering, like it's it's really not talked about enough. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I don't want to live in that place. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. And yes, I'm going through deep and hard things right now too, but
Yeah.
like there's being open and honest with how you're feeling
Yeah.
as you're feeling it. Like it's the most important thing for
For
sure.
sure.
And having people around you that you, if you're not with them physically, you could at least reach out,
Yeah.
let them know, like, and that's why I think work and stuff is so good too, because it gets your mind off of all
Yep.
this stuff, like for a little bit at
It
least.
does definitely. I mean, going to work and knowing that, all right, I got bills to pay, I got mouth to feed. Like
Yeah,
it's, I'm okay at work, bro. I've
yeah,
I've gone through jobs after jobs after
yeah,
jobs, and where I'm at now definitely is stable,
yeah,
and I want to keep it that way.
yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that through the stories too, of just like the bouncing around, and it's hard, man. It's
Yeah.
hard, but you're still making it work, and I know yeah, like you even posted the other day about the rent situation
Oh
about
yeah.
I was just like, how, bro?
Yeah. Th- I don't know, bro. Every time something happens in my life, I'm just like, again, again, and again. Am I
Mm,
cursed?
no,
But
no.
nah, I definitely, I don't let that stop me. Right now, where I'm at, where we're at today, at this moment in life, I'm okay.
Hmm.
I'm happy. I got
Yeah,
my son. I got a beautiful family. Like,
yeah,
I got people to support me, and
yeah.
having this talk with you, bro, makes me feel a lot better because I hold a lot of stuff inside.
Mm,
But knowing that I'm hella comfortable talking with you with this podcast, bro, because, bro, I've been told from my certain members of my family to just let go of how you're feeling. You got to let it go, let it go, let it go. But letting things go is hard, especially when you're trying to, like, you know,
process still.
yeah,
That's
facts,
the biggest
facts.
question is like, because I get the advice and I hear the heart and the sentiment behind the statement, like let it go, because they don't want to see you going through it.
Yeah,
But it this is what I'm learning in this season of my life is like, as whew, might break down a little bit myself, but like as we're going through all of this stuff, like he's just right there, and like he weeps with us, he grieves with us, like he and he's not expecting anything from us in these moments, like he's not asking anything from us, he's not saying, oh bro, just get over it, come
yeah,
on, you're good. I mean, yes, you're good,
yeah,
but he knows the process more than we know the process, and he's right there every step of the way. And when we hear things like let it go, or just
yeah.
move on,
Forget
or get
about it.
over it,
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal, like the Lord always reassures me in those moments that like they're just trying to help. Like don't get mad. Like they're just trying to help you,
yeah,
but I'm right here. Like even closer than they are giving you the advice. I'm walking this through with you. And it's so much more important to have that perspective than the mindset or perspective of the world of just get over it, just move on, bro. Uh she ain't into you, get in the gym, like that whole
yeah,
that whole mindset. Like I think it can be really unhealthy, and I think it's not a great place to live if you haven't fully processed through what you're going.
facts.
On the other end of it, yeah, you'll probably have that resolve. You'll probably have that confidence and that courage to take on life with a positive mindset or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah,
But as you're going through it, you need, like, it's very important to go through it and
yeah, for
feel.
sure.
So, yeah, man, just bringing it back to the music, I think you do that really
Yeah,
well.
thank you.
And it's important to do. But yeah, you're putting a lot of good stuff out there.
Is it okay if I plug something in?
Yeah, bro,
So I
for
have a
sure.
new EP called Miles from Home. It's out on all streaming
Mm-hmm.
platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. You, also, I dropped the documentary as well, Miles from Home, the documentary. It's on YouTube, Instagram.
Nice.
I'll shoot the links to the homie
Yeah.
Josh. You guys can just check it out. Check it out. Miles from Home, the EP and the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
I also have two new singles out. I'm trying to stay consistent with the music, so thanks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And I think, excuse me, my perspective of it is you're pretty consistent. You're doing pretty well. So,
Thanks.
definitely keep doing what you're doing. You're not one of those guys who, was putting out rap music a year ago and then
I don't like holding music in the vault for too long.
no,
That's just me. I know
no,
some
yeah,
people
yeah,
do
yeah.
it, and I respect that. But I was like, nope. next
If it's ready,
if it's ready. Yeah,
you
you're
put
right.
it out. You put it
Because
out.
learned from my mistakes. I listened to some of my old songs and like, damn, it could have been mixed better.
Yeah. Hey, and
But it's
shout out to
still,
Vinny.
yeah, no,
Shout
Vinny's
out to
that's
Neighborhood
my boy.
Studios.
Vinny Van Gogh, that's my boy. He's been mixing for me since 2015, since the group days. And I've known him from Live Oak. I went to Live Oak for a semester.
Yeah.
So I remember meeting him. And shout out to Vinny. That's my
Yeah.
boy, my producer.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember hitting him up when we had one of these rooms available when he was looking for a spot.
Oh, nice.
But I think he wanted a room that was like pre-made,
Oh, yeah,
all set
yeah,
up and
for
ready
sure.
to go. But yeah, man, he's been doing this thing for years too.
Yeah,
Like
long
a
time.
really long
Really
time.
long time.
Full
Since the
time.
MySpace days. Yeah, bro.
Almost 20 years, bro.
Yeah,
20 years,
that's
yeah.
the homie, bro. Shout out to Vinny.
Yeah, and as far as I can tell from the online presence, it seems like that's all he's been doing full time for a while now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he's got a lot of you guys going out there.
Yeah, to Los Baños. Yeah.
Los Baños, yeah. I always say it without
Los
the tilde.
Baños?
It's the tilde, right?
Yeah.
There's no tilde over the end, right?
There isn't. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why I'm
Some-
Mexican and I say baños.
I say Los Baños, but to like when I'm with the other friends, I'm like Los Baños.
Los Baños. I love going to Los Baños. Yeah, no, it's cool. I've had a lot of family friends out there, so shout out to Vinny for
Yeah,
sure.
shout out Vinny.
Neighborhood Studios, but there's not a lot of us out here doing this.
Yeah.
But so do you? Yeah, you've been locked in with him for a long time.
Yeah.
Since the group days, man. All right, so let's go back to some fun stuff. All right, so you talked about the hobbies. So who's your favorite artist?
Right now,
No, all time.
all time.
All time.
Ooh, that's hard. Damn. You know what?
I didn't mean to stump you, bro.
No. I have a lot. I don't get me wrong. I listen to a lot of. I'm just gonna go with Ritz. Ritz. He's definitely. I've opened up for him. I had a VIP meet and greet with him. He's definitely. He's not. I don't really get influence from his style of rap anymore because he's fast rap.
Mm-hmm.
But his content, what he talks about, he's talking about his life.
Yeah.
So I take that inspiration. Not sound. I don't want to sound like him, but
Yeah.
he's all time favorite rapper for sure.
Ritz. I don't even think
He's from Strange Music. He was a Strange Music with Tech Nine.
Okay.
Now he's a solo artist.
Dang.
Yeah.
So more underground, a little bit.
Yeah,
little bit more
underground.
underground.
Yeah, but yeah, I got to chop it up with them in Santa Cruz. Opened up for him in Oakland. That was my first show as 2D Music,
Okay.
and it didn't go.
And you open for him?
Yeah, it didn't go well. I opened
Well-
up for my favorite artist. You know why it didn't go well? Because not only I had problems with the DJ. Usually we give them a USB and they plug it in and they play it. This guy had me send him the files and he literally plugged in a big aux cord to a little one into a phone and he played it off his phone. I was the first artist up there.
That's interesting.
So while I was performing, you could hear his notification. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm like,
I think I've seen that content.
I was like, wait, what's going on? And then the promoter comes to the side. I was like, what's going on? You can start all over. So I had to start all over. And I was just like already
It was
like,
throwing you off.
yeah, it threw me off completely.
No, yeah, for sure.
And that was at a time when I was rapping over my recorded vocals. Now I do it live with my ad libs in the back. So I have learned from that
Dang.
day.
So you know all your words.
Yeah, now I do. It's not easy.
No, bro. Like the practice.
Yeah,
The
I just feel like
practice.
I've done it this long, and it's a challenge too, because I've opened up for Mayday in Sacramento. I had a really great show. It was my first time doing live vocals. It's not like, bro, if you don't drink water, then you're gonna be suffering up there. Trust me, I've had times where I've like almost lost it. No, I have lost it for sure. I can't
Like
say
the
I haven't.
voice, like you
Yeah,
lost
the
flow for a
lyrics, I
second.
lost the lyric and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
got thrown me off, but you go right back in it.
Yeah, you jump right back in for sure in those moments. That's crazy. The first show was for your favorite.
Yes.
See, that's
It
crazy.
was a
like-
dream, a motherfucking dream. Sorry.
Actually though, like, oh man, I can't. So somebody just reached out to a promoter.
Yeah.
To do that. It
Yes.
was like pay to play.
The same
Okay.
promoter that I rock with, California Live. You pay to play, sell tickets.
Yeah.
But
Expectations.
I've had good shows. I've had bad shows. My favorite type of shows are open mics.
Okay.
The shows were like the Coterie Den or shows
Where nobody knows you.
yeah, and then you network like for example, we network through Nate's
Yeah, through
event.
Nate's, yeah.
I've networked with other artists. I have songs with other artists
That's
from the
true.
open mics. And
Yeah.
open mics is more like you feel the love there more than the show where people are just smoking weed,
Yeah.
drinking, and just standing there all tough. They can't even.
Too
It's a
cool.
different
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Who would have known, bro, that 2 years ago that would
We.
have led to this?
Yeah, for
That's kind of
sure.
crazy.
I was like, hey, I know him from somewhere. When I heard you
I
perform, I was
remember
like, I know his last
Darkness.
name.
I
And I
performed
was like, hey,
Darkness.
bro, we went to school together.
Yes, and I knew too when I saw you. I was like, "Oh, that's Luis." School, like I was like
Yeah.
trying to put it to. It's one of those things where it's like I didn't say what's up first
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
I was
Yeah.
like, "But what? How? Like, have we ever talked, or is it just social media?"
Yeah.
And so there's always that part of me that's like, "Oh, I don't really know him. I don't want to say what. Like, we're cool on, cool on social media first, right?"
Yeah.
And so I think I was just a little. I was for sure nervous that day, bro.
Oh, okay. You know, there was a
Yeah.
good amount of people there.
That too, but just like forget the people, like just
Yeah.
to perform my music, like
Yeah.
whew, like I always get nervous. It's been a couple years, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't performed. I mean,
Really?
I've been doing this, but
Yeah. Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to build. And my
That's
dad's
cool.
always like, "You gotta get out there and perform."
Yeah.
Like,
The last show I did was in Sacramento. It was for Mayday. That one was cool. But I actually got to open up for Immortal Technique on
dang.
May 18th of this last year. And that was cool because I had my son with me. It was an all ages event.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as soon as he walked in, I walked up to him and was like, "It's an honor to open up for you. This is my son." And he shook my son's hand and he looks at my son and he goes, "You look at somebody's eyes when you shake their hand." Like just like being hella cool, respectful. And then we said what's up to him again, took a picture, and he goes, "Remember, and look him in the eyes. We shake with our right hand." My son's a lefty. He tried to shake his hand with the left, but
Oh,
I think that was a cool moment to have with him.
that's crazy. You know Kung Fu Vampire?
Yeah, I know of him. I never met
You
him.
never met him? Yeah, super cool guy.
He's been in it for a long time,
So he's kind of
since the
like right
back
up
bar
that lane.
days.
What was that?
Back bar,
Oh yeah, yeah, back
it's
bar sofa.
in San
Performed there.
Jose.
Hmm.
I've ran into him there at a couple of shows, but
He
I've never
promoted,
said
yeah.
what's up to him. But
Oh really?
yeah, I know I'm familiar with some of his songs.
Yeah.
But shout out to Kung Fu Vampire, bro. He's dope. Do
Yeah,
you know
he's
him?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
See, he one of my first beats ever, kind of similar to how you open for your favorite rapper. So it was when I was just focusing on production,
Nice.
he rapped on it.
Oh, cool.
My friend taught me Ableton, and it was that beat that he taught me.
That's what's up.
Came in one day, I was like, "What's that sound?" And he's like, "Oh, here's the sound. You can make your own beat with it if you want." And I did, and then Kung Fu heard it, maybe a couple years later. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no, within that a year, and he jumped on it,
Nice.
and I was just like, "How does this work?" I didn't know nothing. I was just
Yeah.
like, "Kung Fu wants to be on it." Like,
That's cool,
he's a
bro.
full-time rapper. Like, yes,
Yeah.
like it was just easy.
Was this before like he was like cuz how he looks now is not how he looked like years ago.
This is 2018, so
Oh,
yeah,
so
we know poofy hair Kung
oh,
Fu.
okay,
We
for
know
sure.
big hair. We don't know. I mean, I know like back in the day on his van it was with the white face.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
When he
saying.
was a vampire,
Yeah.
right? Now he's evolved into just more of himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is more of himself era. Like right, I don't know if it was right as that
I
started,
mean, it
but
happens as artists, 1 minute
yeah.
your whole persona, your whole image is different. That's why I say I got to
Yeah.
reinvent myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be more yourself, to be more
Yeah.
authentic to who you are, and put that music out opposed to anything else. So yeah, that's Kung Fu. We know Kung Fu. We love Kung Fu. I keep inviting Kung Fu to the
Nice.
events. Yeah, all the homies, man. I invite everyone. But yeah, he's one of the big ones in San Jose. Full time rapper, like
Yeah, for
15
sure. No,
years.
yeah, he tours and goes to shows and
I
does all
did his
that.
merch one tour.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's hella
So
cool.
yeah, like that stuff was all good for me to get out of the house back then, bro. Because that was through my second divorce, like, and he was like, "Bro, come on, you want to come on tour?" It was like 4 or 5 days, like first tour after
Yeah.
like 2020 and everything, and yeah, after COVID and everything. So yeah, it really, really just helped me to get out there, and just keep it moving. So shout out to you, Kung Fu. Thank you for the
Shout
help.
him out.
But yeah, man. Anybody else you want to shout out or plug or anything you want to
Yeah,
share? I'm sure you got plenty of information, man.
yeah, well, I just dropped a new single. It's called JC4. It's a tribute to my uncle Gerardo Caro, who just passed away in May 20th of last year. So I did that show for Immortal Technique on May 18th, and 2 days later my uncle passed. So another
Jesus.
death in my family, and honestly, his death affected me more because he's my uncle, 3 months older than me. We were more like brothers, and I didn't get to make peace with him. Like I was telling you, I made peace with my pops.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my uncle got in a fight like 10 days before he passed, and he was reaching out to me, and I was seeing his calls. I would ignore him. I would say, "No, I don't want to talk to you." I was mad,
Yeah.
and I remember 2 days before he passed, he messaged me at 12 a.m. saying, "Hey." Um, he would call me. He calls me like my little nickname. He said, "What's up? What are you doing?" And I didn't respond. And 2 days later, he passed.
Oh wow.
And so I have a single JC Ford's dedicated to him. I'm gonna drop it on his birthday, March 17th, with the
There you
music
go.
video.
Yeah.
A nice little tribute. So I want to plug that in. That
Yeah.
song is also on all streaming platforms.
That's awesome, man. That
Just wanted to give him
your
a
heart.
shout out for sure. I keep his memory alive, same way I do with my dad.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a couple people I think that I've seen have passed in your life since I've seen since we've known each other
Yeah,
through
I just
social media.
another
At least.
these deaths definitely wake me up though, like with my health and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, but
Oh
I
yeah.
advise people to check up on your loved ones. If you have a problem or you're bumping heads with a family member, just make that right. I didn't get a chance to make things right.
Yeah. Yeah. But he knows.
For sure.
Like I know it's rough at the end, but that's not the whole relationship,
Yeah.
There's love there for sure.
Thanks, bro.
But yeah, that's still hard when you're angry at somebody when they pass, when there's frustration.
Yeah.
Both ways or one way. That's not easy because you want peace. You always want peace. You always want to make peace, like you're saying. So
Thank you.
sorry, bro. I see. I didn't know that part. I didn't. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, man. That's hard. The deaths are hard for sure. The healing process is hard for sure. But I mean, I see you going through it.
Thanks.
I mean, I see you going through it, but I also see you going through the process.
Yeah, that's what I knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess to end it, I just want to say like if you're trying to make music and you feel like you're too old for it, don't listen to what people got to say. Do what you love to do because that's what I'm doing, and I support the hell out of people who do it.
Mm-hmm.
Support the hell out of you for doing what you do. I appreciate you for
man.
having me on your podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Music by 2Deep 1012, Spotify, Apple Music, all that. It's 2Deep Music with the exclamation mark at the end. I'll shoot the links to you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'll put all the links below. Too Deep Music. What's the @ on Instagram?
It's Music by 2Deep
Okay.
1012 1012.
Yeah.
You can find you can find all my content on there, my music videos, my vlogs, my content. You can find me on Instagram. Instagram's my main source right now.
So Too Deep Music was probably taken, right?
Yes.
Dang it. See, oh man. Yeah, because I would say Too Deep Music so easy, but
Yeah.
Music by Too Deep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there you go, everyone. That's where you can find them. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
I salute to you, bro.
Big deal. You can keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't stop. Like, it's just the consistency.
Yeah, no, we gotta work too. Like, if you wanna maybe work on some music, do a part 2 to this interview later on down the road. I'm always down. I'm down.
I'm always down, bro. So however you want to make it work, we can make it work, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know it got super bright. All right, man. So Too Deep Music by Too Deep. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And cut. So I think it was able to record. It's just it dims when you're not touching it. So I think it's
That's
good.
crazy. So it thought something touched it then.
Or I think it